you know, like when you're surviving, when you're on your own, like it can be crazy, like the things you go through, the emotional roller coasters when you're on your own. You're trying to make ends meet. You got these bills to pay, and you're in survival mode. It's just not easy. It isn't easy, man. It isn't easy. You grow up quick. You end up growing up very quickly because of the things you experience, because you go through so many things, you know. I mean, not even just paying bills, paying rent, council tax, all these bills that are coming through, but it's just like, it's because it's just, you know what I mean, the experience is so new, such a new experience here of living on your own and adjusting to this new level that you've reached. Like, it's even harder when when you haven't got a support system there. When you haven't got that support system, it's even more harder. Like, you really start struggling when you got no support there. Sometimes some people, they move out, you know, they're not on good terms with their family. They may have done something where they had to leave, or sometimes their family may have done something dirty to you. Sometimes it gets to a point where, and I might talk about this a little more in other videos, but sometimes family, you know, they will really do certain things where there's no rebuilding after that. You've crossed the line so badly that there's no turning back. You know, sometimes you could be in a situation where, you know, your own family called the police on you and you didn't commit no criminal offense. Those years you was living with them, you were just trying to better yourself. You were in university, you know, you was working as well, trying to improve yourself. But sometimes family can be there'd be an element of envy there. They see you've got potential and you've got the ability to succeed. They see you as a threat. And people would like to imagine that families are supposed to support each other. You're supposed to motivate each other because, as they say, blood is thicker than water. But in some cases, that's not always the case. Sometimes your own family don't want your best interests. They haven't got your best interests at heart. And it gets to the point where when they've done certain things, like calling the police for no real reason, you know, even changing the door locks and whatnot, you even begin to question their sanity. You start questioning their sanity. Like, are they even mentally all there? You know, and that it might be the best thing to move out for your own safety, because sometimes it probably is a psychological issue that families like that are suffering from. You know, it could be narcissistic personality disorder, you know, because sometimes, like, some families, they do exhibit a lot of narcissistic traits. The lack of empathy, the grandiose, superiority. They think you're superior. They think they're superior to you, as if they're above the law. I had a lot of family members that were like that. And the pathological envy, the perpetual envy and jealousy that they have. And these people, they will destroy you. These people, they will destroy you. They will sabotage your goals, your dreams, because they don't believe in themselves. They will sabotage you. The best thing to do at times is to create distance, or to just cut them off completely. Because once family members have done these things to you, the trust is broken. The trust is destroyed. There's no turning back. It's sad because obviously if you come from a big family and they've done these certain things to you, there's some element that you miss them, because if you've lived with them for such a long time, that was part of your foundation at one point. That your family is part of your foundation. But because they've done you if they've betrayed you to that kind of extent, who do you rely on? Who can you rely on for support? What if you was living with family members that are toxic, and as a result you've been isolated, so you're not close to your cousins or even to your friends or so you're isolated. So it's not even like as if you can go and speak to one of you, seek support from your cousins and whatnot, because you could be isolated. So you don't really have that kind of relationship with them where you can be talking about certain problems. And sometimes your friends can be toxic as well. Sometimes you gotta cut off your whole family and all your friends as well. Even though, and it's the only thing you can do at times. It's a big step to take on, to cut off your whole family, cut off your whole friends. Is a big step to do. Takes like an immense amount of courage. To do that. But it gets to a point where you try to salvage what relationships you can salvage from your family or your friends, but sometimes what happens as well, and I might talk about this in another video as well, is that you outgrow people. As you're living on your own, you're maturing, you're paying bills, you're being responsible, you're becoming a fully fledged responsible adult. So as a result, you start outgrowing your family, outgrowing your friends, and to the point where they can't even relate to you anymore. Your friends and family, they can't even relate. So you've got to branch off, try and find new people or meet new people, because you've gone to a higher level and your friends and family are on a different journey. It's not that you're better than them. It's not that you're better than the people that you've grown up with. It's just that you're on a different level. You're in a different zone to them. Some of them are still living in their mum's house, still living in your mum's house. Like some of them, and after a certain age, you should want to be moving out. A lot of people are just too comfortable where they are. Your mum pays your rent for you, she pays your bills. You're not really stressing, so you're living a carefree life. But it gets to the point where even at the age of 35, 40, you need to be moving out, starting your own thing. But that's how you will grow. If you want to fulfill your potential, one of the key elements or the key things you need to do is to be willing to step outside your comfort zone. That's one of the key things to becoming successful. You got to be able to step out your comfort zone, being able to do the hard things, being comfortable with being uncomfortable, as they say, being comfortable with being in uncertainty, not knowing whether things will work out. But if you believe in yourself and you keep grafting, you will get the results. I'm not successful yet, but I believe I'm on the way. I'm putting in the effort, I'm grafting on my goals, trying to start businesses. I've been living on my own for about almost 4 years now, and the experience has completely changed me. It will change you. The thing is, I had to leave my family because they done me dirty. So when you get no support system, it's even harder. If you do move out, try to keep on good terms with your family. Try to keep in touch with them. Try not to make things where You know, because at the end of the day, everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to an extent. It's real talk. You know, so you know, but I'll probably elaborate this in more videos as well. You know, this YouTube channel I've just started up, you know, because I felt like it was about time I started to express my thoughts and share it with the world. You know, when sometimes you get to a point where you've learnt so much, you know, you've learnt so much, and maybe at some point I do want to start mentoring people and offering services like coaching, mentoring. You know, that's something I do want to do in the future, but for the meantime I'm trying to build this YouTube channel. Majority of the videos are going to be a lot about just some real talk, wisdom, knowledge, you know. Also, I do like to have a balance. I like to have a laugh, banter and whatnot every now and then, you know, but I do feel like as if sometimes when you've learned a lot, you've got to a point where you've got so much wisdom because you've been through things, you've experienced things, and you've learned from your experiences. You know, one of the key things to maturing as an adult is learning from your experiences. So, yeah, subscribe, like the videos, share it, comment, look after yourselves. Peace.